Hello friends, welcome to the lecture 10 of Sequelize ORM course. This is in continuation to the last lecture where we had started the CRUD operations and we completed the first one, that is the create, I mean how to insert data in table. Now it's time to do how to read data in table. So let me start. So this is a very easy thing. Okay, first let me tell you, let me give you how we do it in the normal SQL. Select star from users. Select, I mean, okay, I want all. Star means I want all the columns. I mean ID, name, age, created and updated it from users, the name of the table. So I got this data. Okay, so that's how it works. Now how to do this? Okay. Uh, I am going to what I'm going to get, I'm going to get user, so I'm storing it in user variables. Okay, now I will use a sequelize method for this. What I want to do, I want all the users, I want the sequelize. Okay, go and find all the users for me. So what I will do is find all. That's it. It's very simple. Okay, now let me console it. Let me make it little beautiful, json.stringify, so that you will be able to see it clearly. So users, the second argument will be null and then 2. Yeah, yeah, this will be an await because this is an asynchronous task. Now as you can see, I have got an array of object. I have got all the users ID, name, age, created and updated at here. So this is how the select star statement works. After this, now I'm giving you one thing. Okay, now I want this. I want to run this query. I don't want star. I want name and age from users. Okay, how can I do this in Sequelize? Very easy. Just say what are the attributes you want. Okay, attributes. What are the attributes you want? I want name and I want age. Let's run this and see what we got. We got only name, age, name, age. How easy it is. So Sequelize is an ORM. Its duty is to make our life easy. We just need to use predefined methods, and the rest of the things will be handled by the Sequelize. So after that, uh, now as you can see the data, I have intentionally added a few uh, repeated users, like A is repeated 3 times, B's and again C's also, their ages are repeated, so that I can show you some kind of queries. So suppose I want unique uh, names. I mean to say that I will use group by with the name. Okay, select name comma. Okay, let's just say select name from users. Okay, group by name. So these are the unique names we got, A, B, and C. Okay, as you see, these were repeated here. Okay, now how can we do that in Sequelize? How we will make this query? Very easy. What you have to do is just pass a argument group. You want to group by name, then give it a name. See what you got. Amit, Deepak, Chirag, Ashutosh, Sudhanshu, Tanshu, Dummy, A, B, and C. You got the unique ones. So that's how group by works here. Okay, now you might say me, okay, I want to do aggregation function. What are those aggregation functions? Let me show you first in Sequelize. I want select count star, okay, from users, group by name. Let's see what you got. Okay, let me give this thing also. So You got Amit is in the data for one time. Shudhanshu is also for one time. Shudhanshu 2 is for two times. A is three times. B is three times. C is same time, and all others are for one time. So how can I do that? How can I do aggregations, things like here? So we have a syntax for that also. What you need to do is sequelize dot fn, because we are talking about aggregate functions. What type of aggregation you want to do? I want to do count. Okay, you want to do it on which column? Just do sequelize dot column. Okay, what is the name of column? I want to do it on the name. Okay, now what alias you want to give it? Okay, I want to say it as a n underscore names. Okay, let's run this and see what we got. So along with the names, along with Ashutosh age 23, we got it is one time. Now you can see it A age 1, it is three times. Name age B, age 2, name B, and it is three times. Again, C is also three times. So that's how the aggregate functions also work here. So now other thing which we can do here is we can also do it for the ages also. Okay, like let me say I group it by ages. Okay, now I want the count of ages, and this will be n underscore ages. Let me run this. So now it is again three times, three times, three times. Why it is, why we are getting this? Because as you can see in the table, this three age is three times, three, three, three. Again two, 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 one, one, one. As I told earlier, I have intentionally added this data so that I can demonstrate you group by clause. Okay. Now, one or two more things that I think you might be wondering, okay, how to do that also. No worries, we will be learning almost everything. Okay, few things which I will leave because that we will learn after we will done with the associations. Now let's do the order by clause. How to do that? Again, super easy. Okay, you want all the users. Okay, in which order you want, you just need to specify. Okay, so I want it in. Okay, first thing is this. I want to order it by age. In which order I want to do? I want to order it in descending order. So I want my users in the descending order of the ages. So I got the data immediately. Let's see what I got. The first user which I got has age 56, then 56, then 23, 23, 21, 12 again. Now you can see 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1. Okay. So as you can see, now I got the data in the descending order of age. If you want the in the ascending order, then you can do ASC. In the last you got 56, 56 again. Okay, and in the top you must be getting 1, 1, 1, and then 2, 2, 2, 2, and like this. So this was about the order. Now we are done with the aggregation functions, order by, group by also. Now comes a important thing. It is important because it is very useful thing in the projects, in the real life projects. Okay, and it's very easy. Let me give you an SQL query, then I will demonstrate how we will do it in the SQLize. Okay, now I have this user. I'm saying, okay, so first let me show you. I have this user. I'm saying I want select star from, I want all the columns from users where name is Amit. I got the user with name Amit. Now how to do this in SQLize? Let me show you. What I want, okay, find all. What I want all the users with name Amit. Where name is Amit. Let me run this. I got Amit. Now, for the sake of example, I am choosing a user which has multiple entries. I am choosing A. Let's run this. So I got all the users with the name A with ID 11, ID 14 name A, and again ID 17 with name A. That's it. And what after this? After this, suppose I want the first user with name A. What I can do is, instead of find all, I will do find one. I got the first one. So whatever, so it will start looking from top to bottom, name user with name A. Okay, first one, which one it got, it will return it. Now after this, what it will do is, yeah, it will return the first one. So we are done with the where clause also. One more thing, last thing which you should know in the where clause is the operator thing. Suppose I want all the users whose age is greater than 10. Okay, how can I do that? First of all, you need mathematical, or to do mathematical operations you need to import operator from Sequelize. So that is name with name O and small p. And after this, what you have to do is, you can follow this syntax where, what I want, where age is op. Okay, op dot, I want all the with greater than. For greater than, I can use gt, it is greater than 10. Okay, let me run this. Yeah, now I have find one. So what it will do, it will see, okay, whatever the user first it got with age greater than 10, it will return, that is Amit. Let me do find all. So you will see, you will get all the user with age greater than 10, 56, 56, 23, 23, 15, 21, 12. Nice, no? Now what if you want age that is between 30 and 50, then you can do this way. We got empty array. Okay, so why we got the empty array? Do we have nothing between 30 and 40? Yeah, okay, let me do it between 10 and 20. Yeah, so we got age 10, age 15, age 12. We got three entries. So that's how it works. So I think we have done all the things which are available in the select statement. So this operator thing, this is not only this, there are so many, like between, we also have and, we also have or, we also have not, we also have like. Okay, we have all the operators which are available in SQLize. If you want to read more about it, you can go to the SQLized documentation, and you will see all the operators like and, or, equal, not equal, is, not, or, greater than, equal, less than, equal, between, not between, and much more. You will be able to see all of them. And for the sake of information, I want to tell you, you don't need to cram anybody of this. I have told you the basic ones, like, if like this is just a general understanding. Okay, I want greater than, I want less than, okay, less than. Okay, so the keywords are very simpler. Even if you at some point of time, when you are working on any project, or you can go anytime to the SQLize documentation, and you can refer that. You don't need to learn any of these things. So one last thing for this lecture is a better syntax for doing the uh, group by. So when I say I want to group by name, and I specify attributes as name and age. Let me run this. Yeah, okay. So we got all the all the users with name and the name and the age, because age as attributes, and group by name. Okay, now let me add aggregate function here, that is sequelize dot fn. Let me count. So this is a group by a name, so definitely I will be counting the names. So sequelize dot call call will be name, and I'm giving it an alias of names. So let me see. There is some syntax error. I have closed this. Okay, yeah, yes, this needs to be closed. Yeah, so I got all the users and their count also. How many times the name B is, how many times the name C is. It's three times. Okay, like this. So right now in our table we only had only had few parameters. Okay, let me include created at and updated at also. Let me see what I did wrong. Okay, it's a typo. Yeah, so I got created and updated it also. So right now there are only four fields. Okay, there may be lot of fields. Okay, so doing this way it is an error prone. Okay, the better way is Sequelize provide us a better way also. So how to do that? It says if you want all the attributes and just want to add, or I can say just want to include something new, what you need to do is just do include what I want to include. I want to include this thing. Let's see if I got the same result or not. As you can see, I got the same thing. So this is just a better syntax to do the same thing. So in this lecture we have studied from a beginner to advanced level everything related to the select statement of sequelize, or I can say find method of sequelize. So that's all for this lecture. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.